The tension in Colorado has reached a fever pitch, and this time it isn't just about wins and losses. It's about power, pride, and the future of an entire football program. When offensive coordinator Tommy Reese was handed the play-calling responsibilities for the Buffaloes, fans thought it might be the jolt the offense needed after weeks of inconsistent performances. But what no one expected was Deion Sanders himself stepping forward with a message so strong, so direct, that it sent shockwaves across the college football world. This wasn't the usual smooth, media-friendly Coach Prime. From the outside, the move seemed simple. The offense had stalled, the rhythm was gone, and the Buffs looked lost during crucial moments. Handing Tommy Reese the reins was supposed to be a fresh start, a way to inject creativity, pace, and unpredictability into an offense that had become too predictable under the previous structure. But the moment Reese accepted the role, he also stepped into Deion Sanders' world, a world built on precision, discipline, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Reese may have called plays before, but calling plays for Deion's team, for Deion's son, and for a fan base that's turned Colorado into the most scrutinized team in America, that's a whole different ballgame. It didn't take long for the friction to surface. Behind closed doors, sources say Deion immediately made his expectations clear. This wasn't a try your best and see what happens kind of deal. Sanders wanted excellence. He wanted urgency. He wanted an offense that reflected his identity, fearless, fast, and unapologetically dominant. The message was crystal clear. If Reese couldn't deliver, he wouldn't last. Deion didn't mince words when it came to accountability, and those around the program could feel it. Practices intensified. Film sessions stretched longer. Every player was suddenly on alert. And at the center of it all was the unspoken question. Could Tommy Reese handle the pressure that comes with being trusted by Coach Prime himself? Reese is no stranger to big stages. He's worked with powerhouse programs, dealt with national attention, and managed elite talent. But Colorado isn't like any program in the country right now. Every play, every decision, every audible becomes viral within seconds. The cameras are always rolling, and the critics are always circling. Reese now finds himself under the microscope in a way few coordinators ever experience. Deion's warning wasn't about fear. It was about standards. He's built his program on a foundation of faith, hard work, and perfectionism. To him, every coordinator, every assistant, every player represents his legacy. And he's made it known that if you're wearing that black and gold uniform, you're expected to represent it the same way he does, and with swagger, focus, and zero tolerance for excuses. That's why, when Deion stepped up to address the team after Reese took over play-calling duties, his tone was noticeably sharp. He spoke about responsibility, not experimentation. He reminded everyone that this wasn't just about football. It was about culture. This offense, he reportedly told the group, needs to reflect who we are. Aggressive, disciplined, confident. We don't play scared. And although he didn't single Reese out by name, everyone in that locker room knew exactly who that message was meant for. Since that day, Colorado's practices have taken on a new intensity. Reese has been spotted staying late into the night, poring over film with Deion Sanders, trying to find the right blend of rhythm and tempo that can bring the offense back to life. What Deion wants isn't complicated, and he wants balance. He wants his quarterback protected. He wants creativity, but not chaos. He wants control, but not conservatism. And most importantly, he wants his son, the face of the program, to thrive behind a line that has struggled all season. Reese's job is to make that happen, and Deion has made it abundantly clear that excuses won't cut it anymore. The warning wasn't about micromanagement. It was about accountability. For weeks, fans and analysts have criticized Colorado's inability to adapt mid-game. Too many blown leads, too many missed opportunities, too many drives that start with promise and end with frustration. Deion knows that the only way to change that narrative is to demand excellence from the top down. His message to Reese was simple. Call plays that win games, not plays that look good on paper. The flashy trick plays and deep shots that draw cheers from fans don't mean anything if they don't move the chains. Deion's football mind is sharper than most give him credit for, and his eye for detail is ruthless. When he issues a warning, it's not emotional, it's surgical. But make no mistake, this isn't about distrust. Deion Sanders didn't hand the play-calling role to Tommy Reese because he doubted him. He did it because he believes in testing people under pressure. That's the essence of his entire coaching philosophy. Pressure creates clarity. Pressure separates contenders from pretenders. And right now, Tommy Reese is being tested like never before. Every offensive possession, every third down decision, every red zone play is a chance to prove he belongs in Deion's circle of trust. In the days following Deion's warning, there's been a noticeable shift in the energy around the program. Players are speaking with more conviction. The offense is practicing at a faster tempo. Even Deion Sanders, who's always composed, seems more vocal and demanding with his teammates. There's an understanding that the margin for error has evaporated. Deion has built this team to win now, not next year. The transfer portal, the NIL deals, the national spotlight, it's all part of his master plan to rebuild Colorado's reputation instantly. And if that means putting pressure on his own coaches to deliver, so be it. Some have questioned Deion's approach, calling it too aggressive or too controlling. But those who followed his career know this is who he's always been. From his days in the NFL to his time as a college coach, Deion Sanders has never accepted mediocrity in any form. He demands excellence because he's lived it. And when he sees potential being wasted, he doesn't stay silent. He acts. His message to Tommy Reese wasn't about intimidation. It was a challenge. Rise to the occasion or step aside for someone who will. Reese, for his part, has responded the way competitors do. He's embraced the pressure. Those close to him say he's been meeting with players individually, especially with Shudder, to fine-tune communication and streamline play execution. He simplified certain calls, added new wrinkles to the offense, and made it clear that every drive should have purpose. There's no more guessing, no more confusion, and no more wasted possessions. For the first time all season, the offense feels unified under one voice. And ironically, that's exactly what Deion wanted all along: alignment. The upcoming games will reveal whether this partnership between Sanders and Reese will thrive or combust. If the offense starts clicking again, fans will praise Deion for his tough love and leadership. But if the offense continues to struggle, the whispers about control, pressure, and internal tension will only grow louder. Either way, the next few weeks will define more than just the season.